My bad. I'm so sorry. What's up, everybody? Happy Sunday. It's Sunday.
Yeah.
We always do this on Sundays, don't we?
We do.
Podcast Sundays. Mark your calendars. Sundays are for church, eating, and podcasts.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Sundays are for podcasts.
And church and eating.
No.
Did I go to church today? Absolutely not. Did I think about it? I did.
I went to class today and they were playing gospel music when I walked in.
And you walked in?
I had to go to class.
You kept walking? I'm so proud of you.
I put my headphones in when I got to my I put my headphones in when I got to my seat.
Why am I not surprised?
Because people started singing along. I said, "Oh, y'all know this." I had to do that.
I cannot.
They say, "You don't know this song?" I said, "No. R&B is my gospel."
I cannot.
Yes.
You know they say gospel is nothing but R&B about one nigga. Those are not my words. Those are not my words. Okay? I just want to put that out there. But that's what they say.
Wow.
That's what they say.
Wow. So,
Pam, welcome. So,
hello, Pam. Hey, it's Pam.
Pam. Ooh, Pam. Yes. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Sessions for Your Soul. I am Jay Avery.
And I am your boy, Fuego. And this is another episode of Fuego and the Boys. I'm Fuego, and this is one of the boys. Fuego and the Boys.
You know, one day, we're going to do a show called Fuego and the Boys. One day, we're going to do that. And Fuego not even going to be on it.
Huh?
Watch what I tell you.
How are you going to have Fuego and the Boys without Fuego? It's just going to be the boys.
The energy around us is going to be the Fuego.
So you're going to be burning in hell because I'm going to be...
Whoa. Whoa.
Anywho,
Pump your brakes there.
I'm not in a car. Welcome, you guys, to another episode of Sessions for Your Soul. Like I said before, I'm your boy Fuego, the star of the show. And we have Jay Avery here.
Special guest?
You're not a special guest. You're here all the time.
Can't tell.
What you mean you can't tell? People who are special can tell that they're special.
Y'all see what I go through?
Let's not even get started on what you go through. Because you go through absolutely nothing.
If y'all follow me on Facebook, and Pam, I'm sure you can attest to this because you done seen some shit.
What has Pam seen? Pam hasn't seen anything because there's nothing to see.
You've seen the shit posted on Facebook about me and the way I have had to be dragged through the mud in order to defend myself. It ain't right.
It's kind of hard for you to be dragged through the mud if that's where you live.
Well, you know what? Get this. The lotus comes from mud. So, bitch, I'm beautiful. The fuck? You tried it. You fucking tried.
Did you say lotus or locust?
Because
you're acting like the other one.
Welcome to another episode of Sessions for Your Soul, y'all.
Oh, wow. Hilarious. Whew.
Sessions for Your Soul.
Sessions for Your Soul. Today's episode, we are talking about...
We're talking about sweeping things under the rug.
And no, we're not talking about the dust in most of you guys' houses because you're dirty. But we're just talking about in a metaphor.
Hashtag keeping secrets. They would have known what the fuck we was talking about after you would just let me say the hashtag.
I just had to let the people know.
No.
Some of them really sweep things under their rugs because they don't have dustpans.
We're black. People use anything for a dustpan if you don't have a
I
dustpan.
only use dustpans.
I mean, I do too. but yeah, we're talking about sweeping things under the rug.
Yes.
Hashtag keeping secrets.
And if you've been with us long enough, you know that we have touched on this topic before, but we just felt like we needed to revisit it because it is such a beautiful topic.
Especially,
Beautiful.
especially with the crap that's been going on with what's his name? Diddy.
Oh my God.
But the thing about the rich people though,
Their rugs are made of gold.
I mean, it doesn't not excusing their shit. I'm not trying to say that. Like I'm not making it acceptable just because they're rich. But it's kind of easier to shut people up when you're rich.
Like what Diddy just did to Cassie.
You know, but what made me want to revisit it is why are you rubbing my back?
I thought it was. I thought you was gonna get sad.
It ain't sentimental. It ain't sentimental. It's not. I was watching the last. Why are you laughing? Is everything all right? Because you are tickled. You are tickled. Go ahead and get it out, friend. Go ahead. This is your moment.
Continue.
But no, I wanted to revisit. I was finishing the end of the R. Kelly documentary. And it was the third part that got me. It was the third one that really got me. Did not know some of that. I don't know a lot of that shit. A lot of that shit. My thing is, I think anybody that was associated that knew what the fuck was going on with all those underage children, all of them need to be in jail right next to him. Every last one of them.
So is that how it correlates with sweeping it under the rug because they knew what was going on?
Yes.
And they didn't say anything about it?
And I think personally, the reason why they didn't say nothing about it, probably they were thinking, oh, it ain't got shit to do with me. That's him, man. But no, you fucking knew. And you allowed it. You didn't open your mouth. You were not a whistleblower.
Maybe they did open their mouths.
Okay.
And the whistle that they was blowing on was R. Kelly.
These are not my thoughts. This is solely Fuego. Look at me. Y'all look at me. I ain't say none of that. Okay? Just the FYI. But no, all those people need to be locked up in jail right there with him, in my personal opinion.
Especially the parents. Especially the parents. I don't care what anybody said. Those parents knew what was going on, and they was more than likely getting financial benefits from that, and decided to just sell their kids to a fucking pervert. And you know, I'm pretty sure a lot of people out there are still R. Kelly fans, and you probably want to fight, but I really don't give a fuck. He did it, okay? And it's nasty. These are people's children.
It is.
And you nasty for selling your kids into that.
It's nasty as fuck.
Sex trafficking, your own fucking child. Disrespectful. Your mother should have swallowed you.
His views, not mine. You see, my mouth didn't open at all. But no, they all need to be in jail right next to him. They all need to be on trial with him. All that. But I originally did this thinking mostly about the black community. I think the black community does it way more than um any other community. Mainly because
That's how we're trained.
I mean, okay, one thing, definitely. Definitely how we're trained. Um like I know I watched one episode of what's the name of this Pose when Praytel went to go visit his mom and his aunt and something or something like that, and she explained why she kept the secret about him being gay and didn't tell nobody. She was like, "Peace is easier than having to explain the truth. Like it's easier for me to just act like, oh no,
But who's that peace for? For yourself?
for herself. Yes, for yourself.
But how can you be at peace if you know that the truth is, I don't know. How can you be at peace with that?
Because you don't have to worry about people coming asking you questions or just always bringing it up. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be.
No,
I mean,
I'm sorry. I mean, I can understand where that person would come from. It's easier to keep the peace by not telling the truth. But at the same time, does that not cause a war with yourself? And even though that, that might not be something that might cause a war on the inside, like, oh, my son's gay or whatever. But what if it's something as detrimental, like what the situation with R. Kelly or what a lot of other people go through? Look at what Cassie was going through. You know what I'm saying? Not saying we know the whole story because we don't. We weren't there. We can only just speak on what social media and the public tells us, but still, like, why keep that in? To keep peace? That's stupid.
I don't know.
I'm acting like we haven't done it ourselves. There has been things that we've all probably swept under the rug.
Not me.
You haven't. There's nothing that you've swept under the rug.
Sweep it right out the door. Right out the door. Over the threshold. Not in this house. Okay, so I have a few.
I was about to say, and you thought you was 10 toes in on that one. Not in this house. Out the door. Over the threshold. That's the only thing that gets swept over the threshold, huh?
I have a few dust mites underneath my rug. I have a few. Um, which I'm not going to get into any of them because I've talked about them on the show before. What is?
I don't mind getting it. Look, I've swept a lot of things under the rug.
I still sweep shit under the rug.
Not that.
Simply because my thing is, and this is how I was brought up. It ain't everybody's business. First of all, not necessarily saying it's okay. It is some okay perception. Anyway, it's all about how you perceive it. Everything is not a secret. It just ain't everybody's business,
and that's understandable.
You know what I'm saying? But I think like with the R. Kelly shit, some of that shit that is kept secret
should be kept secret.
No, somebody should say something. Like even with my shit, I should have said something, but because of how I was raised, I didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like I just started talking about it as an adult.
But how do you think that made you feel growing up? Did it ever make you look at yourself different?
I look at myself differently now because of it.
Is it because that you can finally admit to yourself what was going on back then? Or is it because you're just like, damn, how the hell did you let that happen?
How did I let it happen?
Mm-hmm. Even though you probably had no control, you probably, what I'm saying, whatever the situation, but like, do you punish yourself or do you look back on that and try to grow from it?
I don't think I punish myself. I definitely don't think I do that at all. Um, when I first start, when I first started really looking at shit, looking at it, I got mad. I got frustrated simply because I guess all the feelings and stuff that I really had, I guess from the time that it started up until then, I suppressed it all and I covered it up. And I made myself believe, oh, I'm fine. It's okay. That's in the past, whatever. But when I came face to face with the monster for the first time in like maybe 15, 16 years, all that suppressed shit came the fuck up.
Mm.
All that suppressed shit came the fuck up. And it fucked me up. I had to walk away.
Would you say that men sweep things under the rug more than women do?
No.
No?
Mm. Mm.
I'm gonna say yes.
I think it's about the same. I think it's about neck and neck. No, no. It depends. Let me say that. I think it depends upon what the situation is. I do think it depends upon what the situation is. Um, yes, men do hold in a lot of shit. They do. Um, but women can hold some shit too, though.
Yeah, women can hold some shit, but they be taking shit to their graves. They be taking shit to their graves. But I mean, I don't know. I feel like as men, and I was actually having this conversation with some people today. I think as men, we're trained to sweep things under the rug. Your emotions make you weak. You know, things that you see and hear are supposed to stay where you see them and where you hear them. And everything else is always supposed to look copacetic to the outside world. And that's not okay. That's not okay. That is not okay, which is why I want to have a conversation about men's mental health, not to take anything away from women or mental health in general, especially when it comes to people of color, but men sweep everything under the rug.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Like I just think about a lot of the men who at the time when they were boys, like for example, that were like sexually assaulted and shit. Not necessarily by men, because there are men that have been sexually assaulted by women as well.
Right. And for those who think that a man cannot be sexually assaulted by a woman, you're wrong.
Definitely can be.
Although if you're in the state of Georgia, it doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman, technically you can't be sexually assaulted.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Take me to Texas. I gotta go.
Today?
Don't play with me. No, not today.
Tomorrow. Gotcha.
But I think about the fact that because of how they were told growing up, they can't talk to nobody. So they have no choice but to sweep it over. You know what I'm saying? And hold on to that shit for years and years and years. And some of them still haven't dealt with that shit. Still under the rug with the rest of all that shit.
And are you just referring to men who were sexually assaulted?
Like that's the first thing that comes to my mind.
Mm.
Um, being someone who's a victim of it. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But I mean, it's more than that. You know what I'm saying? Abuse from parents, abuse from other people. You know, bullying. So it's a plethora of shit.
In my case, and I'm about to be real naked with our viewers. As a victim of sexual assault myself, uh Okay, so I kept it to myself, not because I was ashamed or anything like that. I think I was more so afraid of the outcome of if I would have went to my mom about it. Not because I feel like I was going to get in trouble or I was going to be scolded or anything like that. I was just afraid of what her reaction would have been to both people who did that to me. You know what I'm saying? I think I was just more so, I don't know, for some reason I wanted to protect their lives.
Mm.
It had nothing to do with me wanting to keep it a secret or anything like that. I was just afraid that my mother was going to react in a way that probably could have ended up with her being in jail.
Mm.
And so I was just like, I think I'll just keep that to myself. And as I got older, I did tell one of my aunts about it. Actually, two of my aunts about it. And their reaction, both reactions were different. One looked at me with sympathy, and one looked at me with like, why the hell didn't you say anything about this sooner? And I can't knock either one of them for the reaction. I can only be grateful because at the end of the day, that really was me sweeping something under the rug.
Mm-hmm.
And both of them, in their own way, showed that they cared. But no, I think I kept that to myself because I was just afraid that my mother was going to go to jail.
I can understand that. I can definitely understand that. Me, don't fucking know why I kept it to myself till I was fucking what, 32.
It's hard though. Um, and I think a lot of guys suffer because you might have your father in your life, but your father's going to be the one to tell you, like, nah, men don't cry, men don't do this, all of that. Or you might not have your father present. So that lack of having a father figure can cause the same type of damage, can cause a similar reaction. My dad was around, but my dad wasn't around. And we might have a better relationship now, but growing up, he would, boys don't sing,
Mm.
boys don't cook, and things of that nature. And it's just like, why can't boys do these things? You know what I'm saying? Like my cousins would make fun of me all the time because I want to stay in the house and watch music videos instead of going outside and playing football. And it had nothing to do with sexuality or anything like that. I don't like being dirty.
Mm.
So why would I go outside and roll around in the dirt? That's stupid. To me, I'd stay inside the house and watch music videos. But then you turn around and you're dealing with your father figure, and it's just like, oh, well, you need to go outside and do that because staying in the house to do this is wrong. How is it wrong?
Yeah.
I don't want to go fix cars. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I'm into. It's dirty. I don't want to do that. But my dad would, I don't want to say force me, but he would discredit anything that I wanted to do because boys shouldn't do those things.
Mm.
Not okay.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. See, my dad wasn't there. Um, I was raised by my mom, my aunt, my great aunt. So, and a lot of times it was just me by myself. Um, then my sister, that's after me, she came around. I think we're like 5 years apart. So I was like 5 or 6 when she was born. Um, but even then, she would go home. I would see her on weekends and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? When she was old enough, she would go home and it's just me. I had my aunt. No, when I was little, I did like boy things. I went outside and played. You know,
In the
um,
mud. In the
I
mud.
never played in the mud. I was not allowed to go outside in the rain.
And screamer.
Have you? You know what? No, that's off topic. That's a different podcast. Watch the next one. But I grew up doing boy things. But like when I became a teenager, when I lived in New York, in the projects and stuff, I didn't go
Why
outside
had
for
to be the
what?
projects?
Because that's where I was. I'm not used to that though.
Okay.
Like I always grew up in a house, you know what I'm saying? We had our own land and everything like that. My first time moving to New York, that was my first time experiencing it. You know what I'm saying? It was like 10 of us in a 3-bedroom apartment. You know,
Whew.
so that was a culture shock for me. But yeah, once I moved to New York, go outside for what? Oh, your cousins are going to play football. Ew.
I actually prefer this going outside in New York. I prefer this going outside anywhere else.
Ew. No.
Yeah, go to the corner store, run through some fire hydrants.
Never ran through a fire hydrant.
You know,
No. I stayed. I went to the store.
trip up some of the other kids.
I learned how to crochet. Yep. And my cousins used to joke on me though. My cousins
Like
joked
with
on
2
me.
needles?
That's knitting.
Oh,
Like 2 needles? No, it's knitting. Not even gonna say what crocheting is because I don't know what your response is gonna be.
no, say it.
Nope.
My mother used
Nope.
to crochet with the needle and the thingy. It's okay. I've
No,
seen it.
no, I'm not gonna say what I was about to say though.
What you was gonna say?
Don't worry about it.
Well, your friends don't want to be friends.
But yeah.
But yeah, culture shock.
It was a culture shock. It was a culture shock. But you know, I'm grateful for it though. I don't think if had I moved to New York and met my cousins, and with them roughing me up the way they did all those years and everything, I don't think I would be the person that I am now.
Do you think that helped you with being more vocal about things?
Yes, very much.
Because they was beating your ass and you had to tell somebody.
They were not beating my ass. Okay, they may have hazed me a few times.
Hazed.
You know, and initiated me into the house.
Since when do houses have initiations, James?
This was just something my cousin said that they did. And me being the new cousin in the house, the country bumpkin from Alabama. Everybody, all my cousins are from New York. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm glad. I'm glad.
Because it gave you somewhat of a backbone.
It did. It gave me a lot of a backbone, actually.
So what type of things do you sweep under the rug now that you're an adult and you've gotten past that part of your life?
I don't... Like, personal fuck-ups? Like shit that I know that I got myself into. And I just sweep it under the rug and I don't deal with it. I just let the anxiety and the hurt and everything just fester.
That's not healthy.
That's why I'm always worrying about shit. Like I worry about every fucking thing. Like something is always worrying me. Like if shit is going too well for a whole fucking week, when the fuck is the bad gonna happen? Because something's gonna fucking happen. Shit been going perfect for 8 days fucking straight. Where the fuck is it at?
It's only 7 days.
Oh my god, before I go. It was a day, it was a week and a day. You missed the whole fucking point. But personal stuff, personal fuck ups. That's pretty much it. I'm learning to start being more expressive about shit. It's hard because it's not something that I'm used to.
Mm-hmm.
But if somebody hurts my feelings about something, depending upon who it is, I'll sweep it under the rug too. I'll definitely hide that.
Do you ever sweep anything coming from me under the rug?
I have. It's not a lot, but I have. And one of them was recently, within the past 2 weeks.
Oh, what you mean?
I mean, one of them was recently, within the past 2 weeks.
Go ahead and put it out there.
Whoa, too much. A little too much.
No,
A little bit.
no, it's not.
Back up.
No, we're friends.
We are friends.
We should not be sweeping things under the rug.
So you've never swept anything under the rug with me? Okay.
Hold on. I don't think I have.
I don't believe that. I'm not buying it.
I don't think I have.
I'm not buying it. It's a wolf ticket.
Wolf ticket?
It's a wolf ticket.
I don't even know what that means.
It's not real.
It's country bumpkin shit. I don't think I've ever had to sweep anything under the rug coming from you.
Not one thing.
Not one thing. No.
You ever been mad at me?
Have I ever been mad at you? Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
What did I do?
We were in the car going to a bar, club, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Was I drunk? Was I drunk? No, bitch. No. Because if I was inebriated, that was validated. Go ahead. This is your story. This
Exactly.
is your story. Go ahead.
Thank you. And
but I was probably drunk. Guarantee I was drunk.
Thank you. So yeah. So I have this thing that I say, and I always refer to species lesser than myself as humans. And I made a comment about humans. And Jay Avery.
I know good and goddamn. Go ahead.
Jay Avery decided that he was that was it. That made him upset. That made him upset. So he decided to say, "Ooh, you're always fucking calling people human as if you're not human," and blah blah blah. And I was just like, you have fucking feelings too, you know, and was just going off on this little tantrum, and that pissed me off.
Like you were legit mad.
I was mad.
In my drunken stupor, calling you a fucking human.
Because I'm not fucking human. I was mad. I'm just like, let me tell you why I was mad. I wasn't mad at the fact that he had his reaction. I was more so mad at the fact, like, bitch, don't you do the same thing? Don't you do the same thing?
That's how you feel.
The same thing. You do the same thing. Even though, yeah, sure, you may have gotten that from me, but still, don't you do the same thing? Don't you do the same thing? And you're probably the most human of humans that I know. You're just a human that I love.
I was drunk. Because I don't even remember that shit.
But
that's how I know I was drunk.
That might have been something that he's been sweeping under the rug to keep from me. The fact that he doesn't like that I call people humans.
No, I do the same thing.
Oh.
I just know that I'm human. It's other humans I don't like. It's a trap.
It's a trap. She said it's a trap. Oh, God.
You know what? You're part of the problem. You are part of the fucking problem. You know who you are.
But I don't really think I have anything to sweep under the rug that comes with me. Like, even if I do get upset about you, it's probably gonna last 30 seconds. It's not. But what things have you swept?
I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you.
That's sweeping it under the rug.
No, it's not. Right, it's under the rug. Why the fuck am I about to go into something that's dirty and dingy to pull out one fucking thing? One. No, sugar.
So you sweep a lot of things under the rug?
I didn't say a lot. Yeah. About you?
No, period.
Oh, yeah. That rug's full, bitch. That's one hell of a rug.
You don't think So, question.
Answer.
When you have kids.
If I have kids.
Although we tell ourselves we're not going to make the same mistakes our parents made when we have children, some of us still make the same mistakes our parents made. Do you think that subconsciously you're going to tell your kids, oh, no, wait, maybe you shouldn't? You know, are you going to do that?
It's the voice for me. Is that what I sound like? Was that an imitation of me?
All I'm trying to say is that do you think Do you think you're going to still tell your children that same thing? Like, are you going to look little Jay Avery Jr. in the face and say, hey, don't go running around spreading your emotions. It makes you weak. Don't
I would
cry because
never
you're a
say that.
boy.
I would never say that.
Okay.
I never really had nobody to tell me that. That's why the fuck I cry. Fuck.
You do cry a lot.
And I'm happy that I do
An
because
excessive amount.
because that's how I get my emotions out.
Because he has emotions.
But if I don't cry, I'm gonna hold that shit in, and then I'm gonna be right back in the fucking hospital.
Another question. Do you think somebody had made this comment earlier when I told them we were going to have this conversation, and they were talking about how sweeping things under the rug affects the life expectancy of a human being. That's just crazy, right? And they said women live longer because they tend to deal with their emotions more than men. Men don't let their emotions out. And I said, well, what about the guys who do let their emotions out?
I should live forever.
But then you turn around and make him feel bad about that.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm just like, that's a contradiction. Oh, men don't let their emotions out. Well, I'm showing you my emotions, and you want to tell me that they're invalid.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Your mother should have swallowed.
Well, hey. Mm-mm. Don't do that. But yeah, I think. Now I'm not sitting there trying to say don't. I saw that. Don't. Oh my God, I can't stand both of y'all.
Maybe you should have a seat.
I'm sitting.
Oh, I can't tell you're the same height either way.
I think I'm not trying to say that men should be going around crying and shit all the fucking time and keep a pack of tissues in their pocket and shit. I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
I have tissue in my car and I have tissue in my book bag. I have allergies and sinus problems. Okay. I don't cry everywhere I go. I cry at home and in the car. Okay. Okay. Put them glasses back up. I cried home and in the car. Okay. I cried at work that one time. Okay. I was depressed. I couldn't help it.
Depressed?
Yes. You don't get depressed?
No.
That's good. That's real good. That's good. That's another thing that people sweep under the rug too. The depression. Yeah.
Depression is real, guys. And we should always acknowledge that depression is real because some of us really do be depressed. And we just need things. Hey, don't sweep things under the rug when it comes to your partners. If you're in a relationship, I think that person that you're in a relationship with should, if you trust them, you love them, you care for them, I feel like that's a person that you should allow yourself to be naked with.
Yeah, don't just deal with that shit. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't.
Because it's gonna come back and bite you in the ass later.
It is. And I'm speaking from experience, and I'm just gonna be honest about it.
I put everything out there. And they still came back and treated me like shit. That ain't what we talk about. Never mind. I'm sorry. I got mad for a minute. My apologies. Sweeping under the rug. Be open.
I could sweep that person under.
I could push that person off a fucking cliff.
Oh.
If there was someone to push. Huh, go figure. Anyway. I got mad. Yeah. But yeah, be honest, open, and transparent with your mates, man. Yes. Don't sweep that shit under the rug.
Don't.
Do it with your family members. If they hate you, whatever, who cares? Okay, we got help to push people off a cliff. We got help. I don't know what she's talking about. I don't know what she's talking about.
Yeah, your partners, if you're in a relationship, your partner should be the one person that you allow yourself to be open with. And they in turn should be open with you. Sometimes we get into relationships and we don't know what that other person has been through, what traumas they've suffered from, or anything like that. And we continue to just be our regular selves. We don't take the time to stop, listen, acknowledge, learn, grow. We don't do that. And so that person will continue to sweep whatever they have from pre-existing experiences under the rug because now they feel like, ooh, I can't even really be 100% myself with you and you're my partner. And that causes a lot of problems as well.
Yeah.
Let's not do that in our relationships. Men, let's not act like fucking assholes, okay? Let's be mindful that we're dating somebody who's probably a little bit more emotional. Why are you tapping me?
Yeah. Make sure you do that.
Make sure I do what?
All that you just said. You
fucking bitch. You fucking bitch. But no, you are right. Make sure I do all that. I'm learning.
You know what? With this last situation, I don't even know. I don't even know. Like, do I keep it real?
Do you keep
do
it
I
real?
say how I feel?
And
or should I sweep it under the rug?
Right. Because when you say how you feel, they try to make you bad for saying how you felt. And now you're just like, well, damn, maybe I should have kept that shit to myself. You know, it's crazy. I was about to say America. The world.
America has a problem. But I don't know. But yeah, definitely be honest, open, and transparent.
Especially with your mate.
Especially your friends, even though.
You know, you were very open and transparent with me one time, and it brought tears to my eyes.
When was this?
You told me some things about how you felt.
About you?
Yeah. And I cried.
How long ago was this?
It was a couple months ago. I cried that day for real.
Was it good stuff?
I mean, not all of it was good.
Shit. I said, was I drunk?
I don't think you were.
Was I high?
Probably that.
Okay. Either way, I don't remember it.
Does any of our viewers have a question that they want to ask us right now? Or something that they want to say? I want to interact with people.
You told me some stuff and I cried.
Apparently a lot of the things that I said make you cry.
You're making it seem like it's all bad.
No, it's not. I don't think I'm harsh.
You're not harsh towards me, except for that one time. Like a week and a half ago.
A week and a half ago?
Maybe 2 weeks.
You gotta say say it. Don't speak it. I just want to know what was on your mind.
So, for those of you who don't know, I don't even know why I'm laughing. For those of you who don't know, I have been sober for 32 days. It's a big accomplishment for me. Thank you. Really big. Anybody that knows me, I'll drink any of y'all under a fucking bus. Under a fucking bus. So I can't believe I'm saying this. Fuego, if anybody, knows how much and how desperate I've really wanted to stop drinking. Because I've talked to him about it numerous times. And what's wrong?
Nothing.
So this particular day, I texted him. And I was like, yo, I really want to drink, but I know I don't need it. He was like, how long has it been? At the time, I think it had been maybe 2 weeks. This was 2 weeks ago. Had to be like 2 weeks. And he was like, well, you could do one drink. You know what I'm saying? That's not going to hurt anything. One drink is fine, but just one. I was like, yeah, but nah, I don't need to drink at all. He was like, well, don't drink. What? That shit bothered the fuck out of me. Let me explain why. I talked to you about, why am I about to cry? I talked to you about this drinking shit. I expected you to say more. Like I expected you to motivate me or something like that. And you just said, don't drink. Oh my God, I'm about to cry. That shit hurt my feelings. Like it fucked me up for a few minutes. But it did. I really expect you to say more than that. Because you, of all people, know how much of a struggle this shit has been for me.
Damn.
But I'm good now. I'm saucy. I'm good now. But that fucked me up that day. I was like, really? Okay. Because you notice I didn't even text you back. I was like, okay. I'm going to sleep. I'm going. And it was early in the day, too. It was evening. But it was early in the day. I just went to sleep.
Oh, man.
Because I really think if I would have stayed awake, I would have went to the fucking liquor store. I really think I would have. Why am I crying?
Damn, that was on me though. That was on me.
I ain't mad no more.
I apologize. I do apologize because, like you say, I am the person that you come to the most about this. And damn, fucked up. But I'm not perfect. I'm working on me. And I apologize. And thank you for
apology accepted.
Thank you for not sweeping that under the rug.
I'm gonna stop the tears. You're gonna make them come back. I accept your apology. What was said?
Oh, and here's the thing. Berea said, I'll never sweep anything under the rug with either one of you. And I appreciate that. And that is very true because you and I have a lot of serious talks. And then she also said it's so hard to tell what our friends need through text sometimes. And that is true too.
True.
That is very true. I would like to say that I do try my best to be as motivating, especially when it comes to James, but sometimes I don't know what to say because I'm not emotional. And sometimes I feel like people want a more emotional response. And I might not know how to put that into words, but I do always try to show the people that I care about that I can be there for them. But sometimes I'll be at a loss for words. And what comes out is what comes out, even if it's just one sentence. And in my head, I feel like I did a good thing. So I'll be like, yeah. And then other people be like, oh, well, hey. But I'm sorry.
I forgave you twice.
Okay. But you got to get to 4 times. I'm sorry.
Actually, the Bible says.
So it's on to the next, on to the next.
But yeah, so, oh my gosh. Y'all got me crying up in this bitch.
I mean, if you can't
I
be
don't
naked,
even cry on Sundays. That's a lie.
If you can't be naked with your audience, then who can you be naked with?
This isn't OnlyFans.
Oh.
Wrong audience.
Oh.
I mean, I think people get naked on OnlyFans. I just heard somebody say OnlyFans a few times. I don't. I'm not. And then when you go to pay to see people naked, something like that. You're not familiar with OnlyFans? Oh, I don't, child. I don't be knowing shit.
I'm trying to OnlyFans for my feet.
You should do that. People will buy them. If that's what OnlyFans is. Let me sweep that under the rug. Sweep that under.
Toes and spaghetti. I'm dipping my feet all.
Don't do that to no fucking spaghetti. No.
Y'all want to see you?
No, he got nice feet, but no.
Got nice feet. I ain't got no pedicure right now.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I mean, I'm looking a little velociraptor-y right now, but it's okay.
Is that even a word?
Yeah. Velociraptor.
Velociraptor-y.
It's a word today. Can't sweep that under the rug.
We're going to sweep that under the rug.
Fuckers.
We're sweeping it under the rug. But no.
Do people sweep their drug habits under the rug still?
Oh,
It's 2024.
let me speaking on habits.
Uh-huh.
Let me tell you how bad it is. I used to hide bottles from y'all. Yeah, bro. Shit serious. Like no bullshit. Shit serious. But yeah, people sweep their drug habits under the rug too. They habits in general. Why you pause? Was that shocking? You're not saucy no more.
Why the fuck were you hiding bottles?
It's an addiction. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
We're gonna have to have a serious conversation.
Why?
We're gonna have to have a serious conversation.
I ain't
For
drunk in
what?
32 days. I'm good.
You were hiding bottles from us?
Bruh. You don't even know the half.
He wasn't even sweeping that shit under the rug. He was putting that shit in cabinets or something. What the fuck?
That was a stash, bro. I'm being open, honest, and transparent right now. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. It was bad. It was bad. It was bad. Like that day that I called you, this was before New Year's, I believe, in December. No, I texted you. We was texting. And I texted you about going to AA meetings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro. That shit needed to happen ASAP. It was bad. I can't believe I'm talking about this. Shit was bad, dude.
Only
Oh, I
thing
done cleaned some stuff from under my rug. Look at that.
only thing I've
Still
ever
bulky.
hidden from my friend circle was probably my violent side. I sweep that under the rug.
What friend circle?
You guys,
Child, I know you violent.
you've never seen me.
I ain't
before.
seen it, but I know. I don't want to see that.
But you know how many times I've had violent moments during our friendship?
With me around?
Yeah.
Really? Now that's scary. I don't want to get in the crossfire of that shit. That's scary.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
And invigorating.
What?
But I'm changed. what Jennifer Hudson said, I am changing.
Trying every way I can. I am changing. I'll be better than I am.
That's what she said in the movie. And I'm, damn.
Proud of you.
Proud of me for what?
You said you're changing. You lied?
I'm changing.
No, I get back.
I'm changing.
All right.
I'm becoming more peaceful.
That's good. How peaceful you think you gonna get?
Well, except for the other day when I attacked that guy at work. Ooh. But look here, motherfuckers.
Whoa.
Okay.
Wait.
Understand
Wait.
this shit.
Wait.
Some of us can't always sweep our fucking anger under the rug.
Wait a minute.
And if you decide to come into my fucking store
Whoa.
and catch
Hey.
and start yelling racial slurs, guess what? This motherfucker gonna get right with your bitch ass.
Okay.
Hello. It's gonna happen, okay? And I don't even give a fuck. And I hope you see this shit one day because you got what the fuck you deserve. You piece of shit. You a piece of shit. Your wife a piece of shit. That's why your kid spit in her face. Y'all both gonna burn in hell.
In the store?
And I don't give a fuck about none of that. Try me if you want to. I have a knife on me at all fucking times, and I'm not afraid to pull that shit out because it is what the fuck it is. And if you have a problem with that bitch, understand that I'm trying to be a changed man and I don't want to be as violent as I used to be, but I will guarantee you that I will snap in a fucking second and take you the fuck out. Piece of shit. Call me the N-word to my face again. Trash.
No, don't calm the fuck down now. Fuck. Don't calm down now.
I almost went to jail. The cops showed up and everything. It got real serious. Some stuff
You should sweep it under the rug.
No.
And that was one of those moments.
No, nah.
Because you already went through this on Thursday.
Hey, huh?
You had to relive it right now. Man, that was fucking necessary. You done scared these fucking people on watching this shit. They're probably gonna never watch this shit again.
I'm changing.
They probably ain't gonna never watch us again.
Hey, I'm changing. What Jennifer Hudson said.
Yes.
I am
Oh Lord Jesus.
changing. I put my socks on one foot at a time. Ain't that what the song says?
That's close enough. That's close enough. My Lord.
And scene. Thank you guys. That was such a scene from our new show. Don't try it.
Our new series. This ain't what the fuck you want.
I said what you want. What you want from me.
I can't. So we're gonna sweep that on the road. You made it, friend. You didn't go to jail, friend.
I made a vow to myself the last time that I was not going to jail.
That's what I said. That's the same thing I said. I was close. October 14th.
Yeah, I teach dance classes. You guys should come check me out. I'm a choreographer. They call me Orange.
Yo, I don't.
Let's dial it back. Let's in. Let's reel it back in. Let's dial it back in.
I've been trying to reel you the fuck back in for the past 7 minutes. And what did you do? You pushed me the fuck out the way, tossed me aside like a rag doll that you just don't want shit to do with.
You know, James.
Just like you hit me in the restaurant last week.
And
Pam was there. Pam was there.
I never hit you. Stop spreading those lies. When did I hit you?
Saturday. That one, yeah, Veterans Day, Saturday. In the dining room. It stuck.
We went to STK and
he gave me the Ike Turner 1-2 on the back of my head. And all my hair fell out. That's why I had to cut my hair off. Had a big ass patch missing right here. Right here. In the shape of a palm. Just gone. Just gone. I do what? What are you? What you're trying to say is that I'm violent? Look at this shit, y'all. Look at this shit. First of all, if I have ever physically pushed somebody, it's 9 times out of 10 because he hit me and I was falling on them.
wait a minute, you're gonna have to sweep that
because we all know.
You're gonna have to sweep
no, we putting this shit on top of the rug.
You're gonna have to sweep
we all know. I don't do nothing to people. I don't do nothing to people.
Never. I'm not violent.
Didn't he just say no? That's fine.
No.
That's fine. It's recorded.
As a matter of fact, we're gonna have to edit that part out for the sake of YouTube.
I ain't editing shit. Him. I'm not editing shit.
There's no video evidence.
Video evidence of what?
Right. What?
This one, right? Yes.
How do you
what?
What? And whenever I say it, I want to say twat.
Ew.
You need some twat in your life.
Maybe right. Y'all, thank y'all so much.
So now we start talking about pussy and you want to get off?
Thank y'all so much for joining us.
You need some pussy in your life.
So much.
You need some. It's gonna help you be a man.
In conclusion.
It's gonna put some hair on your chest. And on your face.
Conclusion. There are some things you should just sweep it under the rug.
Not pussy. You need that.
Especially that.
You need that. As a matter of fact, you need to be munching on that rug. Munch on that carpet. It will help you. It will help you.
Who the fuck I pushed over the couch? Who? Who? You know what?
I
We're not
that.
doing this. We're not doing
that.
this. What
You
we're
see
not
how
going to
there's
do.
video evidence of him being violent and
We're not-
pushing people,
we're
but
not-
there's no video evidence of me hitting him because I've never done that.
My fellow Americans.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
This is not.
Did I fuck?
Gotta get that extension, D. So he saw, I'm about to say health and hustle and flow for the first time. And
They needed to sweep a lot of that shit under the rug.
no, I think it was perfect.
They needed to sweep that shit under the rug.
Now, that,
Oh,
Luda didn't have to do that to his tape.
Oh.
He had to pull it out. He pulled the,
What?
He pulled the tape out of the tape. He didn't have to do that. That was
And
a
for
lot.
y'all out there wondering why the fuck is he patting his head, it's because you're not supposed to scratch your head. Your nails are bad for your hair follicles. Don't sweep that shit under the rug. You're gonna be bald like some other people we know.
I just told y'all why I'm bald. He slapped my hair the fuck off my scalp. I can't walk around with a patch missing from my fucking head. The fuck? I mean, granted, people do that shit all the fucking time. Just patchy as a motherfucker. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. White people get on my nerves with that shit. Listen, they have the George Jefferson shit going on.
What's going on?
I know you ain't talking about me.
You said that. I was about to say national television. Why would you say that? The George Jefferson?
He was one too.
Oh my God. How dare you?
Anyway, it's time to go.
It's time. It's so hard
To
say
goodbye.
to
Sessions for your soul.
That's not the word.
I know you ain't.
Always singing songs incorrectly. What's wrong with you?
You want to talk about the whole fucking gospel song you fucked up last night at dinner?
I was singing the gospel song correctly because I know gospel.
What I was about to say was so wrong. It was so wrong.
What song was I singing?
Don't worry about it.
Your pussy said.
See, you know what?
yes.
Okay, you know what? Listen, guys. Thank y'all so much for joining us today.
Your
We're gonna
pussy
come back.
said yes.
Um,
So in it, I'm gonna go. Your pussy said yes. So in it, I'm gonna go. Your pussy said yes. So in it, I'm gonna go. What's another gospel?
I'm just waiting till
song?
you're done
What's
because I
another
can't.
gospel song?
I can't.
Sunday karaoke. What's another gospel song? Give me one.
Yo.
Somebody give me another gospel song to sing. I'm gonna sing it right now. What's one?
Thank y'all so much for joining us.
Take me to
Um,
the bed
So we're out.
and give
we're
me
out.
some.
Y'all have a great
good.
day. All right. Have a good
You're
evening.
gonna suck my penis.